What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol P Jr., The Blue Guy, Chubb Dijj, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and Out Podcast. It is time to get your headphones in and whip them Peters out because it's the Peter and Out Podcast. You thought because Michael wasn't here that we weren't going to do it, but you're wrong.
God damn it. I cannot escape that.
We're here with Pistol P Jr. and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Dirty Go-Gurt.
Oh goddamn! I had a fucking AKA for you this week, and I was gonna shout it out before Michael did, and I just went blank on it. I was like, oh, it's perfect for Gabriel. No, that happens to me so often though. Like I'll just read something randomly, and it's like, oh, that's gonna be his AKA. Oh shit, never mind. I just forget. Yes, Chubb isn't here. I think. We're gonna go.
There were some scheduling complications.
Yes,
and we are not doing the show with him today.
Yes, but he will be on this week's episode. Just later.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. So I don't know. This might be a short episode. This might be a long episode.
Right.
So we have no idea. We just fly by the seat of our pants.
I might just do a show by myself. I'm just gonna talk.
Just talk.
You're just gonna hear the keyboard.
There's a lot of news this week. Lot of just weirdness in the gaming industry. A lot of next gen. Just so. Remember last week we talked about how the reports of the PlayStation being way cool and like silent.
Oh yeah, I did see like the next day they're like, oh, the PS5 runs hotter than the Xbox Series X.
I saw like 3 different articles.
Hold on.
Yeah, like wait a minute. It's like like from the same
like when we always talk about who is it, Forbes? Yeah, they have like two writers and they're always at odds with each other.
Why Xbox has won this gaming this what is the gaming war?
Why Xbox is the worst company of all time and PS5 rules.
Yep, yeah.
Why PS5 drools and Xbox has the biggest dick in the industry.
Seriously, like it's just so funny to see it go back and forth like that. It's just like, anytime I look at comments on anything gaming related, it's always like it could, like on Instagram, PlayStation will put a post. It's PlayStation's fucking Instagram page. They're posting something, and it's the comments is all, why are you guys doing this? You guys lost to Xbox any goddamn way. This is just a bunch of Xbox fanboys in the fucking comments.
Yeah, it's the same thing when you go to Xbox.
Yeah, you go to Xbox and
PlayStation fucking warriors.
Yeah, it's just like
I love PlayStation. I bought a PlayStation solely because of PlayStation, but like
yeah, it's like I'm not gonna go and fucking. But that's some people just that's what they do. Yeah. That's all they want to do is just like there was one I remember. During
like if you're looking for at this point, if you're looking for the best games that you could possibly have right now, you get a PlayStation.
You get a PlayStation, exactly.
But if you're just gonna be playing some like Call of Duty, or even if you're getting Call of Duty, you should probably get a PlayStation.
Yeah.
But like if you're just playing multiplayer games and like stuff that you can get on either console or whatever, get an Xbox, play with whoever you gotta play with.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because it's crossplay now, and it matters even less now.
I mean. Like me, I turn off crotch play now, so I don't like fucking with it just because. Well, I mean the cheat. I don't know the cheating. I don't know since I've turned it off. Obviously, I haven't dealt with cheating as much. I had one game though, and this was with crotch play turned off.
Fucking crotch play.
Crotch play.
Well, that's why I have a problem. Is you're playing crotch play and not cross play.
I was at a match of Call of Duty. I hadn't played in a while, and like literally, I'm getting shot by this. I was in Crash, and I'm in the hotel, not in the top of the. I'm in the second floor, and I'm getting shot by the same guy from 5 different angles. Like, you know how like it shows you the angle when you get shot, like the camera just goes to like the
right.
So I'm getting literally, it's like it's just going, and it's like and it's always through a wall every time.
Teleporting.
Yeah. So I was like really. So I reported the dude and just jumped out of that game. I was like,
You reported them?
I reported him. Like, I'm not dealing with that shit. But I've had a couple games now where I've had that where all of a sudden it's like there are impossible angles. There's no way this guy shot me through, like from the opposite end of the fucking map, like through 3 walls.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotten to the point where after playing Modern Warfare or Warzone specifically, it's kind of ruined me. To the point where I just think everybody's a fucking cheater. It kills me.
Yeah.
Like, I never used to think, like, oh, everyone's a cheater until I started playing Warzone, and now I just feel like everyone's a cheater.
Yeah. Well, just because you're so good, you get stuck in those cheater lobbies, so.
Well, I do get... There are people who are, like, undisputably, undoubtedly, they are cheating.
Yeah.
And then there's people who, like, I'm just like, I feel like this motherfucker's cheating.
Yeah, there's no way, yeah. Well, no, and I saw one, and the only reason I caught it because it wasn't a kill with me, but it was a kill. It was the final kill, and the fucking animation. Literally, it's it's his ADS, but then it's like it goes through 2 walls and a pallet, and like you don't even see the kill because like it's like obviously.
Yeah, I mean sometimes. Well, you play hardcore though.
I play hardcore, yeah.
So sometimes what you can do is like if you see the like a ping on the wall, because it's hardcore, you could literally just spray the wall and like hit him.
No, and I've done that too. No, but like this was like a ridiculous. Like there's like even with FMJ, you're not getting through all that. Like,
well, was it with that new AR?
No, you know what? I don't remember what game it was.
Okay. Because if you didn't know, both the new guns in the beginning of the season. Up until last Tuesday or something, they were pretty broken.
Oh, really?
To the point where the sniper was hit scan in Warzone. In multiplayer, you can't really tell because it's close anyway.
Yeah,
so it's not gonna matter. But in multiplayer, you could dome people from far as fuck with the sniper rifle just because by just shooting at the head. You're gonna have to compensate for distance or or bullet velocity or bullet drop or anything like that. And then the AR for multiplayer was a bigger problem because it had the special 10 round mag that gave it increased bullet penetration. And it was going through multiple walls.
Oh shit!
It was going through like the whole map. So that's why I was asking. Cause
so
maybe,
it could have been that, yeah.
Maybe the guy was just abusing that, and he's just spraying you with that. And that thing, and then hardcore, that's one shot, you're dead.
Yeah, one shot, you're dead anyway. I've been using that new. It's not or the what's the fucking. It's actually my first. Like, I haven't bought any of the skins for the weapons, so it's my first one with actually with the tracer rounds, the light and dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
I just bought the 16.
I saw that. Someone killed me with it today.
That's my favorite gun.
Yeah.
I use it like the N94 is not like amazing in Warzone, but I use it just solely on that thing because every time you reload, it goes.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah,
oh, that's fucking awesome. Yeah, I got killed for the first time with it today, and you just turn into pickles and disappear. It's fucking awesome.
Pickles?
Pickles, yes. You turn into pickles. Did I say pickles? I meant to say pixels.
Pixels, okay.
Pixels. You turn into pixels.
Yeah, when you kill them, they turn into little blocks. Yeah.
It reminds me of that movie Pixels.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what you turn into.
And then it also has there's also a I forget what the other gun is. There's one other gun, and then there's the dual swords. It's called Vorpal weapon.
I haven't seen that.
It's the same thing. 16-bit. Every time you slash it, it has like little like a 16-bit tracer going with it. And then when you slice them, they turn into blocks.
That's fucking cool. I might have to get that. That's really cool. Cause I remember they had the dual wielding. What is it? The Tonfas? You just run around.
Yeah, they had the collie sticks, and then they added dual Kodachis.
Oh, okay.
Which is like the two swords.
Yeah.
You just run around. Those are just as good. Well, technically they're better for multiplayer, and then the collie sticks are still better for Warzone. because the Kali sticks still give you a lunge.
Ah, okay.
They give you like twice the lunge distance as a combat knife, and the and the swords don't have any lunge at all. Yeah, it's just it's got extended range. Like you're gonna hit them further, but you're just swiping.
Yeah,
you don't lunge forward or anything.
I had what? Because right now I'm trying to. I'm using the one. The Renetti? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm trying to gold that. That's the only one I have left to do.
To get gold?
Yeah.
You doing the launchers and everything? Like you're gonna get?
Oh no, not the launchers, but like everything else. Like,
okay.
But so right now I'm doing the no attachments. And this guy I don't remember if I think he had the Kali sticks, but he was just he must have had the swords in because he was just swinging at me. And I was just, and like he was one of those ones where you just come around a corner and all of a sudden he's just.
Was he? Did he hit you? Did he kill you in one hit? Or you're playing hardcore, so it's gonna be one hit.
No, no, he didn't get me. That was the thing. Is like he didn't get me. And I just fucking panicked and fired.
At you. He's thinking it's Star Wars. He's just gonna deflect the bullets if he just keeps swinging.
And I just panicked and fired and got him, and like it was, and he was dead. And I was like, holy shit!
It's funny.
But it was just funny just watching because it's that animation, but it's just like when he's just he's just flailing about like it was just funny as shit. PlayStation 5 UI. I wanted to bring that up.
Yeah,
I liked it. It's not a huge departure from.
I felt it was different enough.
Yeah, it's different enough.
Like it's fresh, but it's not. It doesn't look foreign.
Yeah,
it's not as big of a jump as from like PS3 or PS4.
Yeah,
where it was almost like you got to learn a whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah,
where it looks like now it's just kind of like the bottom looked kind of very similar to what it is now, and then they added the cards.
Yeah,
and then it sounds like a couple other features, and then they kind of just build on top of the other features that they had.
Yeah, they just improved with what we're already working with.
Which I did like the cards. There was like one that kept track of like your closest trophy.
Yeah.
That you're about to complete.
I like that. And I like the fact that you can just go into it. Well, and the way he described it is like certain trophies. You can just click and it'll take you directly to where you need to be to get that trophy, which is cool. Like, I think that's... I'm gonna use that a lot.
And of course everyone's making the joke, I can't wait until 8 years when this becomes super slow, just like it is now.
Seriously. Well, okay.
They did make the store integrated into the system.
So
it's not just an app.
Yeah, so it should be much more fast. Much faster. I don't know.
Much more fast.
I forgot how to talk.
Much fast, very swift. Much fast, very quick.
That turned into a Doge. And then what was the other thing? The one thing I was kind of concerned about. I don't know if it was just the game that they were playing, but okay. So right now you hit the PlayStation button, it brings you to the PlayStation. That brings you back to your homepage, but it pauses the game that you're playing. And with this one, like when he came back from rest mode, the game was just live. It was just where he was at.
Oh, maybe it was just so fast. It's loading so fast and switching so fast that it's.
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I feel like it should give you that option to like unpause. Like
I don't know a game that just pauses straight out.
No, every game, most of the time, if you leave the, other than Call of Duty,
like Ghost of Tsushima, if like whenever I come out of rest mode, the game's not paused when I come out of it. I'm in the game.
That's true. Ghost did. Like
if you come out of or if I go on the home
Ghost
screen,
didn't pause.
If I press a PS button and then I go back, I press it again.
Yeah, you're exactly where you're at.
And where you are.
Yeah.
I don't think in Spider-Man I did that either.
No, Spider-Man paused.
Did?
Yeah, Spider-Man paused. Because I have a habit of jumping out and going to different things, or when I go to rest mode. When I come back from rest mode, it's where I was at, but it's just paused. And then I had to unpause to jump back into the game.
Yeah. But when you push the PS button, like, it wasn't like the game's still running in the background. It's like everything's paused, everything's frozen.
Yeah, I guess.
So, like, if you're in the middle of combat and you did that, like,
that's
not like you're getting your ass handed to you.
Yeah, that's what my concern is like, well, because if you notice if you saw the when he's scrolling through the cards, the animation on so when Sagway was still doing his little standing there animation, so it's like he didn't just freeze. And so that was my concern. Is like if you're in the middle of combat and you accidentally hit that button.
Well, Little Big Planet is considered like a multiplayer game, right? So
yeah, I mean, yeah. So it could.
I don't know about Sackboy.
It's supposed to be like online, just like Little Big Planet.
Maybe it's like always online, so
it could be. So you can't pause it. Like that could be it. I liked the way they're changing the share feature, the to take screenshots and stuff.
You know, I wasn't really paying attention to what that. Are they gonna? I wasn't really paying attention. I know they're doing something different though. What were they?
So I'm trying to remember the way he described it. So it's still gonna be doing the record in the background, so you can do the last 15 minutes of gameplay. Mm-hmm. But then when you're taking your screenshots, like you can do it. It's like almost having a camera mode, even if the game doesn't have a camera mode, where you can kind of adjust your angles and take the screenshot you want, and then you can also time them. So you could it showed like a 3, 2, 1 countdown. So if you wanted to do like a pose, you could do your little countdown. And it didn't. I feel like it didn't take you out of the game as much when you took a picture. You know how I've tried it different ways with the different because in the 8 years that the PlayStation's been out, it's changed so much. Like initially when it was like you would tap it to take the screenshot, or you would hold it to record, and then it was like, oh no, we have an option now, and they would change it, and like it's changed so many times now.
Yeah, so you can hold it to take a screenshot, and you tap it to bring up the share menu.
But I feel like when that share menu comes up, like it takes you out of the game so much. Whereas this one, it was just kind of like a little pop-up window that came up, and it wasn't the whole side of the screen. It was just a little boop, and it was just right there. It was super easy to And
was it kind of opaque? Was it?
No, it was kind of like the cards. It was clearly above everything else. You know what I mean? So like it gave an option of a pop-up window kind of thing.
Yeah.
So which was cool. I really liked the feel of the interface, just like visually, like it looked like the cards had that like floating effect to them, where like you could tell it was separate from whatever the background was, like the game in the background, or you know what I mean. So, and I like the hint feature. I like that. I mean, I know Jasmine's gonna use that a lot. Jasmine plays games.
Oh, the hint feature.
Yeah, she plays games on her phone, and like puzzle games is like. And she just wears out those hint buttons. It's like, I gotta watch 15 ads, figure out what this thing is doing, but I'm gonna watch all 15 goddamn ads. Yeah. But yeah, so I know she'll use that a lot. And I mean, there's times where we've been playing that stupid goat simulator. And I mean, it's fun for what it is. It's just, have you seen gameplay there, or have you played?
I'm familiar. Isn't it? It's kind of like that Man-Eater game, right? That shark game.
Yeah, you're
just
a goat, and you're just going around breaking stuff, and like she wants to play it, but she wants to unlock all the goat skins. So it's like we got to the point where it's like, okay, like all we have to do now is collect all the trophies in the levels. It's like. They're tiny. They're like super tiny fucking trophies, and it's like I gotta find like literally we're down to like the last 4, and so I'm just like I'm pulling up websites like where the fuck are these goddamn trophies? But it's like how they showed it where it's like you can have it running on the screen, so you see it right there on the screen, so you can kind of, all right, this is it. It's right there instead of having to like
play juggle your technology all
it's all in one. It's all in one space. And the game sharing, that was cool, where you could just...
I did like that they kind of estimate, like, how long activities will take.
Yeah!
So, like...
Yeah.
I wonder if... I wonder if it's going to be like, let's say you're playing Last of Us 2. It'd be like Chapter 9 is... Or Chapter 2 or whatever. Day 3 is... you got 2 more hours or whatever.
Yeah.
Of this part. And then you're on to the next part. Or if it'll be like, until you're done with the game, you got about 16 hours.
Yeah, I'm curious. Because, and I'm curious about that, if it'll do that, like, for hidden trophies. If it'll give you the option to, like, do I want because right now you can have the option to unhide them to figure out what they are.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, if you go to if you go to the actual to view the trophies, you can click on a hidden trophy and hit square, and it'll show you what the trophy is.
See, I had no clue about that. If I saw a hidden trophy, I'm like, well, I guess I'm never gonna figure this out because it's hidden.
Yeah, no, you can hit square.
I don't care enough to look for it.
Well, 9 times out of 10, hidden trophies are fucking story related anyway.
Most of the time, it's like the ones that aren't are like impossible. Like, why would I ever think about doing this?
Yeah. like I'm trying to remember some of the
like in Ghost, like the Sly Cooper costume.
Yeah.
Like I would probably be able to get like 3 out of 4 of the things, and then like I think it was like there was one piece I was like, I would never imagine using this.
I'm trying to think of what it is. It's the armor. It's that specific armor, a specific armor color, the sword,
and the headband.
And the headband, yeah.
I think the armor. I was thinking like it would be like the Ken. I was thinking it would be like the Kensei armor.
Yeah, and like a gray or like a blue and gray color. Yeah,
and it was like something else. I can't remember.
It was the Gosaku armor. No, what's up with the Unbreakable armor?
Oh, it was the what's her name's armor?
I want to say it's not isn't it like the Unbreakable?
No, I think it was the regular one. The second one you get.
No, it wasn't hers. No. It was a legendary armor. It was.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, whatever. Like I think it's isn't cool. I think it's
Gosaku.
Gosaku, yeah, the Unbreakable Gosaku.
It's like a normal samurai.
Yeah, and it's the island. No, fuck. What color was it? And like you can only get the color in a certain area. You can only get and it's like, so like the sword, yes, because it's a gray and black striped tail. The headband, obviously, it's got the fucking logo and everything. Yeah. But the armor itself, the colors, it was like. Yeah,
I didn't get the armor at all.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all either.
I was for sure feeling like it would be a Kensei
or even like a ghost armor, but like a certain color. If they
that too.
Yeah, like something stealthy, not like a samurai armor.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, and that one, and what was the other one? Because that one I did have to look up what the color was, because I didn't know what the color was. Because I had found the sword and I had found the headband, but I was like, what fucking like I was trying combinations. It's like, what fucking color is this that I need to wear? But there was another one. It was like, why would I normally? Oh, the bowing one. That's like another one too. But see, I think I talked about it a couple weeks ago. I was like, I saw Michael bow at something and bugs float. I was like, oh, that's cool. So every time I saw something, I was like, let's see what this does. I would bow it just to see.
Yeah, it was something different every time.
Yeah,
I never saw that though. So I went through the whole game until you guys mentioned it, talking to each other. You're like, oh man, I went to this one. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then by that time, I was already like in the last chapter. I was like 2 missions away.
I'm not going back about all this shit. Yeah.
And then I looked up the last. That's like one of 2 of the last trophies I have left. And then I looked at it. I'm like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna go find 20 of them.
Yeah, you know what? That was another one. Like I was really glad that I didn't need all of the Mongol artifacts and all the fucking the records.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean they were cool and they were interesting. But like, it just got tedious, especially because there were so many.
Yeah.
Like you only needed to find 20, so like I was like, all right, I'm cool with that.
I found a lot of them.
I did too. I think I found
because they were pretty like procedural with the way it was. Like, they were always in their camps.
In the camp, and
in certain tents and stuff. So it was always like you could always look in there and you'd always find at least one.
Yeah. So I mean, I did. I think I found because I think there's 50 altogether. Mm-hmm. I think I might have found like 35 or 40. Mm-hmm. But I was like, eh. But see, now I have a reason to go back and play it.
Yeah, because the update.
Yeah, New Game Plus and the update.
Is there story mode? Is there new story missions or no?
I don't know if they've added new story missions.
It's just
the new Game Plus
and dice and stuff.
Yeah, and then New Game Plus the loadouts.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna play the New Game Plus though in Kurosawa mode.
I'll probably. I wouldn't be able to do that.
I don't know.
It's just such a. It
is
such
a
waste.
Beautiful, yeah, but
it's such a waste. It's too beautiful of a game to play in Kurosawa.
But you know what?
It doesn't do it justice.
The cinematics, like seeing them, like watching that opening battle in Kurosawa. Because I did it twice. I did it once in color. Then I went back and I restarted it. I just like, okay, it's just a tutorial. I'm gonna go back, and I restarted it and played it in Kurosawa mode, and it was fucking amazing in Kurosawa mode. It was just, it's more dramatic in the black and white. So I liked it, and then plus it's in the Japanese, and it's just more.
I might go back and play it in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted to play it in Japanese at first, but then I was like, it's so hard to focus on reading the subtitles and playing the game.
Yeah.
That I was missing out on subtitles, or I was getting myself killed.
Yeah. I was noticing that because I've been playing Need for Speed. It's the PlayStation Plus game this month, and I was like, I'm gonna try it because I've just been wanting to play a racing game for whatever reason. So like I'm gonna try it out, and like I couldn't hear the dialogue, so I turned on the subtitles. And that's like I'm trying to drive and read subtitles at the same time. You just no, you can't do it.
I could do that because it'll be like, oh, what did he say? And then you look down and like whatever you didn't hear, you just double check.
Yeah, you see it there, but
and then but when it's the whole language in a different it's just all in a different language, and then you have to read the whole thing and do whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
it's hard.
No, this one's not too bad. I'm actually enjoying the Need for Speed. I'm enjoying it. The only thing about it, it's like it's a generic like. I got screwed over at the beginning of the game, and now I got to get revenge. Now I'm gonna get my crew back together, and literally the crew, it's you son of a bitch. I'm in. Like what the first every
TV show and movie can implement that. In some way.
Yeah. But the
like Avengers Endgame can put that in.
Yeah.
Fucking Tony Stark was out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done. And then they found out time travel. He's like, you son of a bitch. I'm in.
The one part that did make me laugh though, because like your crew gets you all break up and you don't talk to anyone for 6 months, and like you call like the first guy you call, he was like, I'm in. So you answer the phone, he's like, I'm in. Like you don't even know what I'm gonna say. I don't care. I'm in.
It's like I said we were gonna go kill a guy. It's like I'm down as long as it's with you guys.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like, well, because he's. I thought it was actually pretty funny. He's like a drifter. And he's like the stunt driver of the crew, and so like he's got this YouTuber, and he's like, oh god, well it was the guy's name was like Silky Tiger or something, and like he was like, oh, take a tiger selfie with me. And he's doing this, and the guy's just like.
Wait, which show is it? What movie?
It's a Need for Speed, the Need for Speed game.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and it's just pretty funny. Like just there's little things here and there, but yeah, it's like this whole YouTube like and you gotta like. It's teaching you. It's part of the tutorial. It's like okay, so this guy wants you to drift for his YouTube channel, so it's teaching you how to drift. And like the YouTuber's getting sick because he was like, oh, he goes, I want you to go as hard as you can. He's like trying to act all big, and then like. At the end, like once you hit the score, he was like, "Stop!" And the thing ends, and the guy runs out and pukes all over the side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just little things like that. I thought it was kind of cool.
That's funny.
Jeez. And then PlayStation is sending out a bunch of emails to everyone right now. If you ordered, well, not just PlayStation, but you got one from Target.
Yeah, I got one from Target.
So PlayStation has announced that they are sending out accessories early, PS5 accessories on October 30th. Is when they are released.
They're sending them out, or we're gonna get them?
I believe. Well, it's
probably sending them out. I don't care either way because it's just accessories.
Yeah, that's kind of the wording on it is weird because when you got the PS5 the day that we ordered our stuff, it said delivery November 12th. Now this one just says release date October 30th.
Yeah, so they'll probably just
shipping it out. But it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have my controller, my charging port, and my headset 2 weeks early.
Yeah.
Like, yay.
Maybe with the controller, if it's plugged in, it probably won't have the haptic or anything.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
But they did that with the PS4, like.
Yeah, where you can plug it in and play.
As long as it was plugged, it would work on a PS3.
Yeah.
But it didn't have Bluetooth or any of those.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm curious. I want to get my hands on it. I want to feel the weight of it and just fuck with it a little bit. But yeah, and then, the one thing I was on Reddit, just going through it too, and someone was like, "Oh, because with the headset, like I can check out my 3D audio headset." And it's like if you actually read the description of the headset itself isn't 3D audio. It's the PlayStation that, what's the word? It doesn't upgrade it, but it's the one that makes it.
It has the software.
Yeah, to make it capable. So if you just plug it into a regular headset or a headphone jack.
Well, the headset has to be compatible.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gonna have great audio, but it's not gonna be full 3D audio until you're plugging into your PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna be on my PS4 with 3D audio.
It's like no, you're not.
Yeah, because it's
you're
software.
gonna be highly disappointed.
Like I have 3D audio on the PC because Dolby, what is it, Dolby Atmos or Surround X. I think that's what it's called. There's like 2 of them now.
Yeah, Dolby Atmos is the one is more common.
Yeah, well they added a new one. It's called like Dolby Surround X or something like that. And then there's Windows Sonic, which is terrible.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're in a tin can, and someone's just banging on the door on the side of it. Like all the footsteps sound like just like hollow and
that's crazy.
Terrible.
Yeah, I've been messing around because like my headphones have 3D audio. They're the Galaxy Buds, and I've just been looking up YouTube videos and like, so like I watched the video, or no, I would close my eyes, and I was like, okay, it's here. Like I was just trying to like, where is that? And then I'd watch the video, I was like, oh wait, no, I was way off.
No, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with the 3D audio. But so like maybe it's, I don't know if it's just like Call of Duty because that's all I use it for. Mm-hmm. It's probably more just Call of Duty sound design because it's pretty terrible in the first place. Mm-hmm. But it's hard to tell if they're like how far above me or below me they are.
Okay, yeah.
It's like I don't know if you're like 1 or 2 floors below me or if you're like all the way at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I know what you mean. Hey, let's take a quick break, and we'll maybe be back after word from our sponsor. Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
And we're back.
One more time. So
still Michaelis.
Yeah, still Michaelis.
Still Chubbless.
Astro's Playroom. Apparently, that's the game that when they were designing that game, that game is designed to show off all the features of the controller.
Oh yeah, doesn't it come free with the game?
It comes free with the system, yes. Yeah. And it was 2 years of just this is what the controller can do, and this is just just a super tech demo of everything the PlayStation and the controller are capable of. Uh-huh. So I mean, it's gonna be fun to get into that one and just feel.
I might put a little time into it.
I'm not gonna spend hours on it.
I probably won't complete the game or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I will just because Jasmine.
Unless it's just like a surprise hit. Like
Well, I mean, the other ones are pretty fun. Like they're not obviously.
But those are like mini games. This is like a full game, ain't it?
I don't
kind of like a Mario's type.
I think like the name Astro's Playroom makes me think it's just going to be another one of those where the bots are running around, you can do stuff, play little games with them.
No. It looked like a platformer.
Did it really? Well, no. I mean, because that one also has the other ones have platform elements. Whereas like one of the games is a platform game.
No, like the whole thing looked very very much like this is Little Big Planet, but it's Astro, or it's Mario, but it's Astro.
I haven't actually seen any of the gameplay of it, so I just was going based on the name. But yeah, so it's gonna be just an ultimate tech demo for the controller and just a system, like just showing you all the cool shit it can do, which is cool. Oh, speaking of cool shit, that's one of the things I like about the Need for Speed as well. Like, a lot of games do this where like any radio traffic goes through the remote, but the controller, like this one is actual, like it sounds way crisper and clearer than any other game I've ever played with that had fucking voice.
I usually have it turned off because I have a headset on, so
yeah.
I'm not gonna hear it,
True. Good point. Yeah, but yeah, that one actually made good use of that speaker.
But like my controller has a microphone in it. It's not terrible. Like, so I would hope that the PS5 is like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here. We were talking about that.
But I mean, like it has a microphone. Like I can speak into it if I wanted to.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Marvel's reportedly going to use CGI to bring Chadwick Boseman into Black Panther 2 to pass the mantle on to Shuri.
They're going to CGI him?
They're going to CGI him.
Who's going to play him?
I don't know.
Who's going to be the model?
That's a good question. They haven't said anything other than
Jamie Foxx. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan could do it. I mean, he played side by side with them. But I don't know how people are going to take it if they do CGI him. Because right now it's just like rumors, and
Forrest Whitaker.
They're probably talking about it, but Forrest Whitaker. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, huh? Because sometimes people are for it, and sometimes people aren't. Like with Star Wars, they didn't want to CGI Leia in at all, and
and they did.
No, they used a body double, and they only filmed her from behind.
Well, in what's it called, 3 in
oh no, that was
they CGI'd her in 7 or in
oh, you're
8,
right. You're right.
Didn't she die before 8 came out?
No, wait.
She didn't.
No, she died before 9 came out. She was in 8.
Oh, she didn't. Okay.
Yeah, remember 8?
I know she was in 8, but didn't she? I thought she died before 8 came out.
No, she died after 8. Because remember they used what they used in 9 was some of her unused footage from 8. And yeah, they modified it to fit the scenes.
Yeah, and then I think they used her daughter to model her, right?
Yeah. Let's see here. One more thing. Where'd it go? Deadpool 3. Apparently Marvel is planning to sign Ryan Reynolds to the biggest MCU deal ever.
I thought they already scrapped him.
That's what they did apparently, but now they're like.
I mean, it's the stupidest thing. That's like the second most he's like the second most popular Marvel character right now.
Yeah. And I think right now too,
right behind Spider-Man.
Yeah,
like Spider-Man can't be topped.
Yeah,
but,
and then like it's like the Batman and Joker for DC. You got Spider-Man and like the Batman and Joker are the two most popular DC characters of all time, followed by Batman or by Superman probably. But like with Marvel, it's Spider-Man and fucking Deadpool. Yeah, everybody fucking loves Deadpool. Everybody.
Yeah, the movie's killed.
Yeah. And so,
I think the second one's better than the first. But
yeah, well, because it's like the first one's great for what it is, but it was also like it's a super low budget movie.
I don't think it focused too much on the superhero aspect. It was more like guy gets superpowers, right?
Yeah.
It didn't feel so much like a Marvel movie as it just felt like a kind of like the way they sold it, like it was a love story.
Yeah.
And he just happened to be good through some shit where they gave him powers.
Yeah, and the biggest part of that movie is the freeway scene.
Yeah,
like that's where all their budget went, was that freeway scene.
Right.
So everything else just kind of like it's like story, freeway scene, and then a little bit more story.
Kills a guy.
Yeah. My favorite thing in Deadpool is like, holy shit! I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, holy shit! I thought this was a superhero movie. He just totally blew that guy's head up. Let's see. Benedict Cumberbatch is going to be reportedly joining Spider-Man 3 as Doctor Strange.
Spider-Verse confirmed.
Right?
No. Is it going to be after what's it called?
Madness of the Multiverse or something? Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
After that, it's got to be like, oh, we started the multiverse, and Peter Parker's going crazy. There's like 7 Peter Parkers here.
I'm hoping. That's the other rumor I heard. So remember we talked about the rumor about Val Kilmer,
And that's when they're gonna bring in Miles. It's probably gonna be Miles there.
that would be cool. But I'm thinking that's the other rumor right now. Is they're apparently they're in the talks with Tobey Maguire.
That'd be cool.
That would be so fucking badass.
Would they bring Andrew Garfield too?
I don't know.
Even though he's kind of hated.
Yeah, he's kind of got shitty afterwards too, didn't he?
Huh?
Didn't he get shitty about it?
Did he?
I
don't
want to say he
remember.
did.
If he did, I don't remember. But I don't know.
Or he might. I think he said something. He was like, "Oh, well, those movies they were just something. They were something I did. That was it." Or like he kind of like
he just kind of threw him off.
It's not a big deal that they don't make. I'm not in them anymore. It was something I did for a check.
Yeah, he made it seem like no big deal.
Yeah. So I think that's where the heat's coming from with that. Let's see what else.
Yeah, that would be cool if they brought Tobey Maguire back.
Yeah.
But it would be hilarious if they had animated Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
That'd be cool. Yeah, from the Spider-Verse. That would be fucking awesome. Even if he was just like for a like if he glitched in for a second or something
yeah,
that'd be fucking cool. Let's see.
Whoa.
God damn it! Where did this fucking story go? Oh, this is the other thing with PlayStation. This is the other thing I was gonna bring up. So apparently, with the PlayStation Store upgrades, they're gonna be removing all PS3, PSP, and PS Vita games from the store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, gotta get them out the way.
So.
And so that'll probably be what's best. So that way, once they're able to play those games, once PlayStation's able to play those games, they'll put them back in
the store. Yeah.
And that way it's not confusing. It's like, oh, does my PlayStation 5 play this game? No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I just downloaded
it. Yeah.
Or won't let me download it.
But, so that's one thing that's pissing people off. But the other thing that's pissing people off is, did you do the update?
For PlayStation?
The PlayStation, the latest update, 8.1 or 2 or whatever the fuck it is right now?
No, I haven't turned on my PlayStation for 2 or 3 days.
Okay. So there was just a recent update. I want to say Monday maybe? Okay. Monday or Tuesday. It changed the way you do parties. It changed your friends list. A lot of people were getting glitches where you couldn't access your friend list at all. Mm-hmm. And if you could, okay, so the day after the update, me and Mike were trying to play Call of Duty. It I would try to create the party and it would just load forever. It just wouldn't connect the party. And so that's it was a PlayStation wide thing. The people that were able to get parties got a pop up that said some or all of your conversation may be recorded. By joining this party, you accept that this conversation may be recorded.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about this.
Okay.
Or I've seen I'd seen YouTube video titles of it.
Okay. So
I never got a chance to look at it.
I saw a couple of different headlines, and most headlines are PlayStation is recording your conversations. Mm-hmm. The one headline that made me laugh, and I thought, it's why would you just put this kind of fucking negativity out there? Is PlayStation wants you to snitch on your other players. It's what? So PlayStation
thinks y'all a bunch of snitches.
PlayStation has further, because a lot of people are complaining, why are you guys recording my conversations? Their fucking support has been swarmed with, why are you recording our conversations? Uh-huh. So they've come out and they've released a statement saying, we are not recording your conversations. What's happening is if you have a situation that you want to report another player, uh-huh, then we can go back to that chat log. But we're not actively recording your chat logs. Uh-huh. It's kind of like with the gameplay, where the last 15 minutes we can jump back to the last 15 minutes, and okay, this is,
Yeah.
So
if some guy comes in and says he's gonna murder your whole family and he starts spouting out your address and shit, you can report that and then this guy gave a serious threat. He actually DOSed me and all that.
Yeah. So you can report that, and the audio will come with it now. So, that was the other thing with the PS5 too, though. When it comes to audio, is so you can actually, so say we're all in a chat, or we're playing in a game together, or we're doing the party chat, and I go to record a clip. I can get the clip saved. I can edit out your audio. I can just put my voice in there and cut you guys out, or I can cut, say there's 5 people in our group and one person's not part of our it's just someone that happened to join the game that we were in, and we don't want that person's audio. We can just cut that one person and leave the rest of us.
It was put a dick in that baby guy.
Put a dick in that baby guy, yeah. So you can cut specific audio out.
I'd probably keep that in there because that shit's hilarious.
It was fucking hilarious.
Put a dick in that baby.
But like the infamous Not No Mores. Like when we played that, the audio, my audio was there, but I couldn't hear you guys talking.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So it's like it which kind of sucks. But so
well, because we would have to enable it. I had it enabled at some point.
Yeah.
Where I should have been able to be.
Yeah, but and I think it's gonna be the same way. But like again, you can go back and I don't want this guy's audio. Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, and apparently it's gonna be a lot more editing features when it comes to audio and sharing.
Oh, good.
But yeah, and to go back to play. Yeah, so PlayStation is not actively recording your conversations. Mm-hmm. They just, hey, this guy. Like you said, he just told me said my address out loud and told me he's gonna come kill my family. Mm-hmm. So I can let me report this guy, and then so they have the audio grab from that.
Yeah.
So it's more of a safety precaution as opposed to what are you guys doing on there? What are you guys talking about in here?
Talking about girls. Talking about IG models.
This creepy PlayStation.
Talking about moms.
Have you seen that meme? Speaking of moms, there's a meme going around right now. Like I guess someone I don't know. I think it was a 4chan thing originally. I saw it on Reddit. That it was just like your parents get divorced. 10 years later, your mom meets this guy, a younger guy. They start dating. Mm-hmm. He's into video games. It's awesome. You guys start talking about your favorite games. He says he's played this Call of Duty for this many. Like he says his username. You remember his username? It's the guy that said he was gonna fuck your mom 10 years ago. And it's just like the face. It's just that like.
Just went full circle. He actually fucking did it. He actually fucking did it.
But no, let's go and wrap this up, and you guys can finish up laters.
Uh-huh.
So we're about that. That way we get good 45 minutes each, maybe.
Even spread.
Yes. So I'll throw a quick reminder. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Twitter at RealPressStart. On Instagram at TheRealPressStart. Like us, rate us, review us. Anywhere you get your podcasts. Don't forget to check out RepSports. REPPSPORTS.com. Use coupon code TRPS, get 15% off your order. And on that note, pause.